For me, it's home. I live right here. The stream goes through our backyard. The racetrack would be just several miles away. We'd hear it. We'd be affected by traffic, noise, fumes from the engine, just general degradation of the area. We moved here for the peace and quiet and the serenity. And where I live, I can shut my lights out at night and not see another light, which is very, very unusual. It's a special place, and we've been fighting like crazy to keep it that way for many years now. And we're just going to hang in there and keep doing it because it's home.
The forest ecosystem there is fragile, and removing trees actually affects the flow of water and from the forest into the stream there, and that can have a big impact on wildlife, especially aquatic wildlife that live in the stream.
And we sat down and mapped out a plan of how we were going to proceed. And from there on, this is what we did. And we went out to all the neighbors and we knocked on doors and told them. And people were really up in arms about it. And then we had a big meeting at the fire hall, and people came, and we said, we have to get a lawyer, and this is going to cost money. And I was so surprised. Checkbooks came out, wallets opened. We had no bank account. We weren't even incorporated. So we had to put the money in a safe deposit box until we had all that done.
That we paid him. And because of the huge financial burden of his fees, we managed to get the Appalachian Trail Conservancy involved, and they did come forth with a lot of money at that point to help pay for his fees. Then after the court case where he just didn't bother to get the documentation to the courts and we lost, Marion and I spent a lot of time on the phone, making phone calls, talking to different organizations, getting recommendations for pro bono lawyers that were concerned about the environment, and that's how we found Widener and Ken Crystal. And that was an amazing moment because his enthusiasm, his expertise, and working with the students and having them be able to do all of the background work, research work, seeing them involved in the court cases and letting them actually get some real court experience. That was a wonderful process.